Takeru versus Rodtang. Thailand versus Japan. Look at this record from Takeru. 44 wins, only 4 losses. That is impressive. One of his losses coming to Tenshin, who in my opinion is one of the pound for pound best fighters in the world, actually defeated Rodtang a long time ago. And Takeru, his style is explosive. He goes for it, but he does keep his hands a little bit low, a little bit compromised in terms of putting so much into his attacks, but so exciting to watch. Rodtang is very similar in the sense that he is willing to take a shot to give, the crowd just that wow factor, but he has a great jaw. Only 43 losses for him, almost the same amount of losses as Takeru's wins, but he has something like 200 victories. That is amazing. So I'm very excited to watch this fight. Takeru versus Rodtang. Here we go. Fight takes place in Japan, which when you're fighting locally for Takeru, it gives him a tiny advantage. The advantage I'm talking about is basically not having to get on the plane and fly somewhere. All right, that elevation just sort of messes with the body a tiny bit. And if somebody told me nowadays that I could fight at home all the time, I would take it. Yes, the glamour of flying and seeing other countries is amazing, but Takeru with a little bit of an advantage, home turf. You see the different hand positioning for both these fighters. Takeru just a little lower, Rodtang a little higher. Probably respects the power of Takeru as well. But the Japanese fighter should be doing the same. Really nothing thrown. There we go, a front kick, but no hands thrown yet from Rodtang. Very composed, taking his time. There's a nice left hook up to the temple. Takeru being a little bit cheeky there. But you see, I tell people don't keep your hands down below chin level because now you have to adjust. You have to actually lift your hand up and you're behind. You're behind because the other person gets to start first. So you're better off keeping your hands at sort of eye level or above to protect your jaw. You can see Rodtang a little bit higher, especially when they close that distance up. There's a big shot. And a second. And down goes Takeru. Hand position, man. You got to have that on point. Slow to the count, too slow. Big KO from Rodtang. That was so fast for a fight that had been built up for so long. We got to get some highlight replays of that. And I mean, you can't say that Rodtang is that much better than Takeru. This does happen in the fight world. Somebody makes an error and the fight is just boom, done. And I think that was very simply an error on Takeru's part. Hand positioning. Wow. You got to have your defense on point. It's absolutely a must. Oh, geez. Right now, I have my strike ready courses. I have an offense and a defense one. And both of these are on for just $99, 67% saving. Be sure to grab that deal, everybody. You're going to learn so much about defense, which is exactly what we're seeing here. An error from Takeru. Hands are low. And it's just his fight style, I understand that, but he loads up on the end there and he takes the shot even as you're going to throw your hook. Your opposite hand should be high, and it's as simple as that. That's it. Look at those hands. Goes to throw a punch, draws his right hand back, and is compromised there. Early in the fight, you are very, very much looking to keep yourself safe. You have not understood yet the power of your opponent. You don't understand their speed. After a few exchanges, proper exchanges, which they had not had to the capacity I'm talking about, then and only then do you maybe go, okay, I'm going to relax the hands a little bit. But having that hand close to head level means that it will ricochet off your glove as opposed to your head, and you don't end up suffering an early KO like Takeru did. What a shame for him, but that's just the fight game. It is unforgiving, and errors are punished.